Well, good morning, everyone. It is 7 o'clock on the dot here in Denver. We have loaded up the truck. We're going to go grab some breakfast, and we are going to start our drive toward Arches National Park in Utah. So we had a lot of fun in Denver. Can't wait to see what's next. We'll see you later. Well, needless to say, after about 2,000 miles of driving, it was time for a truck wash. The dead bugs were just becoming a little too much for the old truck. So started the day off with a truck wash, and then we hit the road, headed westbound on I-70 out of the Denver metro area and on our way toward Utah. So I didn't realize exactly what we were getting into with some of these mountain passes that you're going to see coming up. I started to see the snow get a little bit closer and closer, and we ended up on something called Loveland Pass, which takes you up about 12,000 feet to the Continental Divide, and you are in a very white knuckle type situation as you go up this mountain with no railing protecting you from falling off, basically. It was a beautiful drive. I can't stress this enough how nice it was, but it was a first for me in really, really being both terrified and just in awe of what I was seeing around me. So definitely an experience that I would recommend at least one time, giving it a shot. And I'll just kind of let you watch from here as we go down. So then we get into something called Glenwood Canyon, which is very different than what you were just looking at with the pass, but still pretty nice scenery. I mean, just this is postcard material, this part of the country. It is like nothing I've really ever seen before. It's just absolutely stunning to drive through and to look at all this. So we stopped at this rest area here in Parachute, Colorado, right off I-70. And this was actually a sign commemorating a 1904 train robbery committed by someone named Harvey Kid Curry Logan, who was part of Butch Cassidy's Wild Bunch. Was one of the last major train robberies attempted in the United States, and did not go very well for Harvey Logan. It ended in his death as he was shot by police. So there's also a little playground that Vin was able to mess around on for a little bit. And then we get back on the road. A little while later, here we are entering Utah. And this is what Utah looked like for a very long time. We would come across exit signs for certain roads, and they would say no services. I mean, there was probably over 100 miles of no gas, no food, nothing but desert. We pulled over to another rest stop, and I had to just take some video here. It was just incredible. I mean, just going from snow-capped mountains to the canyons, and now we're out in the middle of a desert, and all the while we're on our way to Arches National Park, which is coming up. So now you can see again, the scenery just changes as we go here, as we continue to work our way through Utah and down toward Arches. This is actually outside of Arches National Park. The cars you see lined up here, we had to join in with them because there's actually timed entry at this national park right now. They're trying this out where they make you commit to an hour window that you have to show up, and they don't let you in until your window. I guess that's just to keep the traffic manageable during peak seasons at these parks. So all those cars you see there are just waiting their turn, and we got out and walked around a little bit out here next to the national park sign, and there was some reading material out there, some photo op spots, And then finally we were able to go in. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of narrating here. I'm just going to let this place speak for itself. It is absolutely incredible. And I really hope that you all can get out to this place someday. And there's so many other national parks in the state of Utah as well that I only scratched the surface by going to this one. But the views and the things that you're able to see when you get out and go to these places, it's breathtaking. I mean, there's really no other word for it. It stuns me to the point where I can barely even describe it. So when it was time to head out of the national park, we were still about 3 or 3.5 hours from Salt Lake City, which was our destination for the evening. We ended up having to find somewhere along the route to get gas and to grab some dinner, and we ended up in a town called Helper, Utah. A very small town. This is basically it right here. What you see is what you get. Found a really good eatery and pub called Balanced Rock, and that is where we had dinner. A little family-owned restaurant that had some really good sandwiches. Vin got the classic kids grilled cheese. I got a salad and a beef stroganoff sandwich, which was out of this world. I mean, really, really good. Then it was time to get back on the road and head on over to Salt Lake City and get to our hotel for the night because we were both pretty wiped out by this point. We had a great day at the national park, lots of driving. We checked into the Radisson Hotel here near Salt Lake City Airport. I'm not a fan of this one, guys, got to be honest with you. It's very run down. It's in a horrible part of town, it looks like. It's clean enough, I guess. It'll do. The beds are kind of uncomfortable and hard. Yeah, I give it maybe 2 stars. This is not one of the good ones that we've had in the past few days. That's very weird also, having the little microwave and coffee counter next to the bed. But anyway. So here's what we've done so far since leaving Tampa on Thursday afternoon. We have gone 2,506 miles over about 38 hours of driving. Again, this is ballpark stuff. Not counting any driving we've done around the cities that we're stopping in. This is just destination to destination. So that's what we've put in so far since Thursday. And this is all that's left. About 728 miles and 10 hours and 59 minutes, call it 11 hours. Right up through Boise and then into Oregon and up to Ellensburg, Washington. So the home stretch has begun. We're getting closer, and can't wait for the next couple of days to finish this trip. Well, guys, it is 10:02 p.m. here in Salt Lake City, Mountain Time. We're tired. We've had a really awesome day. Arches National Park was amazing, and I can't wait to see more of the parks out here someday. I'm gonna definitely have to come back to Utah and spend some more time. There's just so much to see. Ben, what was your favorite part of the day?
Definitely the double arches.
The double arches at the park? Yeah, that was pretty cool. We are on our way to the Boise, Idaho area tomorrow. We're gonna sleep in, or at least try to. We don't have to be on the road by any particular time. So we're gonna slow play it in the morning, have some breakfast at the hotel, go check out the Great Salt Lake, which is obviously nearby, and then we're gonna continue on our path up to Idaho. So we'll see everybody tomorrow. Have a good night.